What's going on, guys? So today we're gonna be working on the Taco. I'm gonna be adding a ARB dual air compressor, and we're gonna put that bad boy right there. There's two holes right here, 1, 2, and then there is a spot right here. I don't think we use this, but we'll find out. A lot of people talk about putting it over here. I'm going to be putting my Switch Pros over here, and I still want to be able to have access to the, the fuse box and all this good stuff. This is what we're going to be working with. We have our hose, we've got instructions, that good stuff. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. I already looked at the instructions. There's no way I could do this without the instructions. Do you see all this wiring? All that? Yeah, no. I need the instructions. This is our compressor, and this is the mount that we're gonna be using. I got it from a company called Rouge Off-Road. It's the only company that I could find that works with the 2020 Tacomas on the passenger side, because I don't want this mounted on the driver's side. But essentially that is gonna go right there, and it will sit right there. So there's already the equipment from the truck, and it comes with some bolts that you just pretty much slide right there and mount right there, and then the compressor sits right on top of it. Alright, so let's put these guys in. They didn't come with any spacers, but or lock washers, yeah, but I don't think we'll need them. Those in, this guy in right there. Okay. All right, so that will be the back. That's the front. And before we mount it, I want to adjust the angle of where the fitting will go. That should now probably should have done all this before mounting it to the frame. And then we want to loosen the manifold bolt that is on the back. So this bolt right there, let's see if it's a 10. It's a 10. Okay. We'll angle this maybe a little bit more. There it is.
Now, okay.
So that should be good. All right, let's tighten it back down. All right. That goes. Gotta get this one in between it. There it is. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. So when you guys put it back together, make sure it's in the middle, in between those two slots, not on either side, and it will fit perfectly right there. Put those screws, those bolts back in. So, got those back together, mounted right there. It's looking good. The next thing, oh yeah, and then that's, I think that's perfect. A little offset so it's not going straight up into the hood. We're gonna take off this guy right here.
slide.
Just slide that right there. Put these back on.
You can reach behind, well.
So we're going to put the washer right there. Kind of see it down there. And then we're going to put this big guy on top. Okay. Goes. Okay. Man down. Works. You right there. You're barely grabbing on. I don't know if I'm gonna use the washer on this guy because he's barely gripping.
So you should have gotten a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got it. Okay.
It'd be easier to run this through stuff than those fuses.
So if we go like that, I feel like.
But see, my point is, do you want to go through here or under that?
I was gonna just tuck it up into here.
Okay.
Continue zip tying it to essentially like this.
But
alright, so we got the red wires together. We'll heat shrink this bad boy together in a second. Then we're gonna do the black wire and put that on the negative. Okay, put this black.
we'll use this one on that.
Yeah. That's wet. 20,
Oh, it's,
18, 16. Let's try 16.
I'll try 18 first, but
Yep, 18. Oh, maybe 20. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. Nice couple spins around it. Looks like you on there. And turn it up a little bit. Yep. Okay, let's wrap that up. Some black electrical tape. All right, so in case you guys are wondering why I have this heat shrink and this extra cable, so the kit, in my opinion, the red wire was just too short. It pretty much goes to, I don't know, that's what, like 6 inches, and I don't want to have stuff just laying over the battery or the fuses. I'm gonna stick this, basically mount all of this stuff. You can already see I kind of started, I already started shoving all this stuff up there. So I'm gonna have it come over here and then just pretty much hide all of this wiring. And so that's why I've added this, and essentially what it is just a little connector here. You screw it down, shove both these two in to this one connector, and then comes out to this guy. And mount that to this. And then the black and white isn't horribly short. That one I'm not gonna do anything with. I just put it together and got this little connector. We'll do two. Actually, we'll do it to the negative right here. All right. So the next thing we're gonna be doing is shrink wrapping our heat wrap right here. And yeah. So this is it after it's been shrink wrapped, heat wrapped, whatever. Looks pretty good. Has a nice little ooze coming out of there. All right, so the next thing we did was we took all the wiring, all the stuff that's going inside from the compressor, and wrapped it all around a wire. Let's see if I have a flashlight. Show you. So down there is where the firewall is, and you can kind of see this wire. Pull on it. I don't know if you guys can see that really well, but essentially shoved that, wrapped it around a coat hanger, shoved it through, and now it's down here. And yeah, so coat hanger, wrapped it all up in some tape and shoved it through the firewall up there. See that? Boop. Put this guy in there. I'm gonna put these guys.
Oops. This off too. Give you a little bit more room, but probably be more of a hassle.
There it goes. Alright, so I got the filters screwed on, and just so you guys see, this is what it looks like disassembled. So you can get new filters, and they just snap right on in there. A little bit of play so it can suck in the air and keep the dirt out. And screw it right in there. So here we got our purple, black, yellow, green that we shoved up to the firewall. I took off all my electrical tape and all that stuff. The wire that we used to pull it through. I put a little hook on it, so when it was bent over, I was able to really pull it through, and definitely some extra guidance.
That's all personal.
Yeah. One thing I do want to suggest is not to put this guy on before, because it's a lot harder to get this guy through your firewall than it is a couple of wires bent back. So make sure you don't put this on first. Put this guy on first. Put this through first. So now we're gonna wire this all together, and the instructions have a little diagram, or you can use the other end and kind of just be like, okay, red is the bottom right,
red to purple,
yeah,
and all the other colors.
Green to green, yellow to yellow, black to black, red will go to purple. So looking at this, if you look, you got green top left, so we're gonna shove green through the top left, which will be this guy, and just shove it right into there. Let's put it this way. There it goes, and you'll know it's in because it's got some barbs. If you look really closely, it has some barbs, and that'll snap right into place. So green to green, let's do yellow next. Yellow to yellow. And that guy is in place now. Black will go to the bottom right, left. So we'll put you right in there.
Upside down.
Yep, upside down. Stick you. There it goes. Perfect. And then purple goes to the red. So let's do purple to the bottom, and give them all a little tug. Make sure that they are in. Feels like they're good, and then you can stick them all together, but let's just double check. So green yellow up top, green yellow, black red, black purple, snap it together. There you go. Now this, you got orange yellow, or red yellow. I'm assuming red yellow, orange yellow, and then you got blue white right here. So these guys are actually going to go up into your fuse box. There's a fuse right here. We're going to take this down, and we're going to basically add a circuit, use some ADA circuits, and put this to those bad boys. But for now, let's worry about these guys. If you look, you got switch 1, switch 2, and isolating switch. So because I'm not going to be using switch 1 or switch 2, I'm going to probably just zip tie these together, keep them out of the way. But these guys all need to go into our switch. So let's go ahead and install that right now. The switch right here, if you look, you can see some numbers. You got 6, 3, 1, 2, looks
7,
like
8.
8 and 7 are up there, and 4 and 5 would be right there. So looking at the diagram, let's start with the blacks. We know that black goes with these two right there. So we're gonna grab our isolation switch, or isolating switch, which is this guy right there. You got your 2 blacks. So let's do black.
Turn it over. Maybe it doesn't matter.
There it goes, and black. All right, so those 2 are on that. And then you have blue white, which goes to number 6, which is this guy down there. Yep, number 6. So we will shove blue white onto that. Now we got our red, yellow, and our red. And red, yellow goes to number 2, and red goes to number 3. So let's do 2 first. Red goes to 2, and red, yellow goes to 3. Okay, so that is your setup right there. When we mount it, we want to make sure we're facing up. I'm hoping I'll be able to put it right here. I'm gonna take the ditch lights out. I've got a Switch Pros that I'm gonna put right here. So all of my lights will be for the Switch Pro. My ARB will be right there. So hopefully this fits right there. Let's get to it. So we need to tap in to the 5 and the 10. And if you can see up there, we need this guy out right here. We need that 5 out. Let's pull him out. And we need the 10 right there. Let's pull you out. Let's put the 5 into here. Like so. The 10 will go in here, like so. There we go. 10 and the 5. Looking pretty. We will be putting the 10 in first. No, let's put the 5 in first and then 10. So 5 in and the 10 in right there. Okay. All right, so we're running. We got it off to do our little test. We have our hose right there, and then so when we hit the switch, it should come on.